Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Thanks for coming over today with the Gratitude Collab. It's the last week. It's November the 27th, and today's prompt is name 3 things you're good at. I have to think about that. I appreciate everyone that's been visiting and leaving comments, messages, questions. It's so fun. Thank you very much. This collab has been hosted by Cindy A. Lewis and Creating with Jovi. All the information is in the description box, along with all the channels you can visit, and so many awesome ideas. I'm just taking off the tie to the booklet folio. Today I'm going to work on the inside a little bit more. Let's embellish some pages using the scraps that are left over from what I've printed out. Last week I did the snippet, the cover, the topper, and then started with some of these journaling tags. When this little one here, that was fun to do. And you know what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put an eyelet in here. I'm just going to get my hole punch, and I'm going to start that right now. I just took whatever came into my hand. So I don't think I did one there. No, I did a faux on this one. That's right. This one's going to have a real one. My old school from my childhood sewing room. I think it goes like that. Let's just do it. It never really gives me a flat edge over here. So what I have is a pair of pliers that I keep handy, and then I just take a piece of scrap paper so that I don't muck it up too much, and then just give it a little bit of a press. Yeah, so that makes it a little flatter. And then I can add something in here. Well, I just pulled this little piece out of my fabric scrap bag that I take with me when we travel anywhere to our son's or daughter's place. And we just came back from our daughter's place, so I have the bag handy. I'm still pulling out a couple of items from there. And so I think that's a perfect match. That's a fun little added topper here. And I had this thread that just came off the end of it, unraveled it. So now I have this, and I'll use it somewhere. So I have these tags, so fun, in the pocket that I made with my snippet roll. And then I can do something up here. I'll put these off to the side for a second because I don't know what I want to put in here yet. I would like to embellish the some of the pages. So I have, oh yes, and I know what I wanted to do. I didn't do it yet. I was going to use, just to cover up these little holes, take some mushrooms. I'll take these ones. These are so cute. And I'll ink it up a little bit. Of course, and you don't have to do that. All these little steps are optional. But I do feel like this is a fun and grungy looking folio booklet. I know what I'll do. I'll take some of my fluff here, some of the threads, and put them behind. I cleaned out my nozzle, I cleaned everything out, and I put new glue in, and the glue that's in there, it's not the original art glitter glue. I bought a bottle of the Barely Art glue to try it out. It was a great price. And the thing that I like about the Barely Art glue is that I can get it delivered in a colder weather. So if I need it, I don't have to be home to receive it at the door. So I'm going to give it a try and see what it's like. I've heard and I've seen other crafters, creators use it. So I like to explore, experiment with different products too. Trying to find a product that works really well that doesn't break the bank. I think that's what we're all trying to do. Lots of flow now. All right, so that can go in there. I'm still holding on to this envelope and I've wanted to use it in here, so I will use it at the back. And I just have to figure out how big. I think what I'll do is I'll cut it in half. I'll tear it. Just thinking like that. And I can put a little notch in it. Let's do it quick like that. I did it on both sides, and what I'll do here is I could leave it so that it's a pocket, and I'm going to, so that, I mean, it can come in and out, unless I just put it as a, I can put it as a pocket like that. I think what I'll do is I'll use my snippet roll that I made, because I don't want to just leave it there. What can I do with this? I could do a double. I think I'll leave it single, and I'll put this on a different page in the journal section. The journal section. And for here, it doesn't matter. I have to cut it the right length so that it doesn't interfere with the fold of the page. So I think I'll take this right here. That'll get glued down. And then that will fit in here. And I think what I can do is, it looks like it won't. Oh, I think I'll make it a more of a tuck spot rather than a pocket, and I can just do it like that. I trimmed off the side and added a couple stitches. I'm going to put on I'm going to glue it on. Added the glue to the two sides so that it can be a tuck. I'll put it in the middle, because this will fit in here. That'll be a little pocket you can take out. Journal on the back. I'm going to do something on the back here. Actually, I think I'm just going to leave it, because I like the way that, I like the staining on here, the stenciling that it did with the coffee. Could add another mushroom. I can fussy cut that one out. Okay, I guess I should think about, what do I think I'm good at? 3 things that I think I'm good at, or that I know I'm good at. Well, I am very good at laundry. That's one thing. I love laundry. I've always loved laundry since the day I could reach the ironing board and realize that an iron was hot. My mom taught me how to iron shirts the way they do it in a laundromat. I'm going to do it like this. So I'm very good at that. I love it. I could talk about it. I don't know what it is. I actually thought one day that I might open up my own laundry service, but that didn't work out. I had a different kind of service, so I have to hold this down with a clothespin here. Another thing that I'm good at is I'm a good listener. As a hairstylist, it wasn't about me. It was always about the client. And I think that I achieved that. I'm just making a little bit of a little cluster right here. I'm hiding some of the postage mark, but just on the corner. I think this is what I'll do here. This will go here like that. Let's just put it on. Yeah. Just using up the little papers that are left. I'm good at mentoring. Really good. I had apprentices with me and love to teach, love to mentor. I'm very patient. So those are the things that I think I'm good at. Patience, laundry, mentoring. I'll say those ones. I'm just cutting out this little saying, choose to be grateful. It makes me think. All these things make me think, but I like this one because it is a choice. And for me, it's a choice to be grateful where I am. Comes back to patience and choosing to be grateful where you are and being content. Well, now I'm doing some trimming on the corner flowers. Put this over, maybe this will go nicely here, just as a decoration. Doesn't have to be anything bigger than that. No, I think I like that plain because that really gives a lot of writing space. Oh, how about on the inside? Right here. Yeah, like that. I've decided to put on a tab on these little circle journaling cards. And all I did for this one is I folded a piece of scrap paper, I punched it out so that it was sort of half moon or whatever, and then I just curved over the corners. It's very easy. This one I did the same thing, except I just cut straight edges on the sharp side. I'll just put these on. It's going to be the whole thing, and then that way the avocado paper, I like that. And then what I can do here, oh, let me use the blue, the green, to go with the other accents that I had on the papers. I just pulled out the stencil so I can use the rest of the ink. Making it up as I go. couple round fun tags, journaling tags. I'm going to use this other piece. Now I don't have anything in here. I guess I should concentrate on one thing here at a time. So what I'll put in this pocket, I'll make a couple of tags, journaling tags, more journaling tags, and I'll use some of this paper here. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to glue these together. I'm going to put this, I'm going to glue these together, this side. I'm just going to cut it out. Like that, and then I'll use this. This is going to be a tag in here. So that's good. It'll stand out a little bit. Yes, it is. Okay. So then I can around my corners. I'm not going to bother with this. I'm going to leave it exposed or rough. That. Just went to the sewing machine. Had this leftover fabric, so I used it as the topper. That fits in there. And then I can do another one. I think I can do another one. I'm just looking to see what I have left. These are my scraps, the leftovers. Okay, I still have the rest of this snippet. The rest of the snippet. I have these pieces. That'll be good. I can use that. I think that'll be, yeah, that'll work in there. Trim this. There's my corner there. There's the second tag made with leftovers, and I did a little bit of the doily up here, so that one sits a little bit lower. Lots of opportunities for journaling here. Use the rest of this envelope, and I'm going to glue that on, and then I'm going to, I think what I'll do here is make a very thin tuck spot. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and then I can finish it like that. Okay, so that is really super thin, super skinny. So I'll have to glue that closed. And I did, originally when I made this, I did distress this. I inked it up. I'll ink it a little bit more because I want to have, so I'll put that up here. This is open here, and I don't want that to be a pocket. I just want this to be a background. So I actually don't need the full piece of paper. just to put a background. Because as we journal, as anyone, we can journal where we want to. You can make it so that the surfaces are very clear. They can be, you know, they can have lines so that you can see exactly where, go like this, see exactly where the spots are for journaling. I like to journal anywhere. I can journal in between paragraphs on book pages. I think it's kind of fun to hide certain things that maybe don't want to be read or spotted. So that's a background. This is a whole pocket with journaling tags. A little bit of glue there. See if this works. I have this little squirrel and I have the hedgehog left over from when I printed off the little animals. I'm going to see if I can get a circle out of here. I don't know if it will work. That did work. Okay, so we'll put that one in. There. Here is the finished booklet folio that I created from Jovi, Creating with Jovi, her kit, and for the Gratitude Collab. I would like to extend a huge thank you for being invited to participate in this collaboration. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed using these really pretty papers from the kit. It was really fun to try and work with the whole page. As I did not make a journal, I made a booklet. Let's go inside and see what it looks like. So it was fun to come up with different ways just to use up all the bits and pieces. And on the outside, I created a topper using one of the little cut aparts and backed onto layers of papers. And here's another one of the prints. On the inside, I created a belly band, and I will be putting something on the inside here. You could put any document or extra papers. I created this envelope tag pocket, made some tags with the prints that I did journal on, and I used my tab punch with the scraps for the little tabs. This is from the printable, the kit. Another tag that I pieced together and sewed it in the middle, and then I also made another little tab. Did some journaling on there. What I did here was I had made a snippet roll and I cut it apart and made a pocket with part of it here for the tags that are in the kit. Back them with some craft paper, and then I also used some cut aparts with some thread for a little more embellishing. Journaling cards. I was going to put a pocket up here, but I didn't do that. And as I flip through here, I'd like to say that the owner of this can do what they like. They can put a pocket, they can do you know, some hidden journaling, a little up tuck if you'd like. So this is going to be a Happy Mail gift for anyone who's interested in receiving this in a Happy Mail. So I will have a draw for this booklet folio in a week's time. So that would be next Wednesday, December the 4th. I'll have a draw, and all you have to do is mention that you would like to be entered in the draw for the booklet folio. What I will do here, because you're saying, well, you've already written in here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some new, I'll make the same style tags, and they'll be blank, so that you can have a fresh start. And then over here I will cover my writing because nobody wants to have that. And so then that'll be yours. So the owner can do what they like with this. And that's why I've kept it blank, so you can journal as you like. I'm also including a few goodies. Here's some more cut apart, some words. I'll include this in here, and you can back it onto something. You can, you know, decorate it however you like. And so I'm just going to continue on the little insert that I sewed in with it was a 2-hole pamphlet stitch. And so you can journal on here. This is my own paper, my own print that I made with old postcards. I also included these cute little journaling balls, and I added the tags or the tabs up here. And then I put the rest of the, or a portion of the snippet roll I made into a tuck spot. You can add whatever you like. And then I also had these. I backed these onto cardstock. So these are fun little journaling cards. And then I had this one put an eyelet, and so you can use that one too. This is a photo from our porch, which goes, yeah, that's this one here, the rainbow. And then there's the end of that booklet section. And then what I did here is I added 2 of the little cut. This was a bonus on the Facebook group, and you just put them in here so you could decorate with those or whatever. Made another tuck spot with a portion of the snippet, so the whole snippet's been used in here. And then I used this envelope. You can journal here as a pocket for the journaling tags. And I have no leftovers because I've used it all either for embellishing or making tags. And I think it's so fun. It really feels nice. Canada Post is on strike, and we don't know when it's going to end, so I'm hoping that it'll end soon, because we can't mail anything or receive anything right now. Thanks everyone for joining me today. Don't forget to indicate that you'd like to be entered into the draw for this Happy Mail gift into this video in the comments, and I will enter your name for next week's draw, which is the 4th of December. I really appreciate you. Stay adventurous and be cozy. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Bye for now.